Definitely, it was a bad feeling. What kind of degree and experience you need to be a dishwasher, right? My name is Hardik Patel, and I came from Gujarat, India. Well, it's been 7 years when I came to Canada. Previously, when I was in India, I used to work in IT company, multinational company, for 3 years. I completed my bachelor's and master's in computer. So I lived a professional life before I came here. When I came here, I started from zero. And then after coming here, I started again from scratch, but just this journey was a little bit different than what I did in India, because in India, you always have family, friends to support you. But after coming here, especially in Belleville, in a small town, like I didn't know anybody. I just came by myself. So the journey was a bit different, starting from scratch, what I did in India, but it was kind of bumpy ride. Definitely one of them was the language barrier and the culture barrier. But also there was a sickness from the home because it was just too far from the family. For the invisible, I think first couple of months definitely, because you're walking on the street, nobody knows that you exist, right? But then after doing a couple of volunteer works, you start feeling like, oh, that person knows me. After a couple of months when I did that, the situations changed. When you go there, oh, you are Hardik, you are from social media, this and that. And I was like, yeah, that was the kind of feeling which I got, which made me visible into the community. I knocked so many doors and I asked for help, and I didn't know anything when I came to Bowel. So I didn't get the positive response, or I would say that person or those group of people doesn't know that how to find the answers. At that time, like I was in my student phase, and I applied for that job, and to be frank, I applied more than 200 jobs. But this job was stuck to me because it was kind of one of the fine dining restaurants in the town, and I always wanted to work with that. So I applied the job and 3 times online, but I didn't get it. So I thought to just give it a shot and going it in person. So I went there, and then I think there was a private party, or I'm not sure, but they were having a suits and fine dining, red carpets and leather menus, and everything was going on. So I was like, let me try to knock the door and go inside. But I was asked to stand outside. It didn't just feel right to me, or maybe I didn't feel welcome there. So I was like, oh my God, something is missing in me. So I stood outside right across the street, and I was like, what am I missing? I think that moment hit me hard, and then I realized that one day I might own a restaurant. So holding the keys for the first time when we enter was a kind of big journey, because if that night was not there in my life, then I wouldn't be a business owner currently, because it took me really hard on my mind and especially on my ego, that I was like, okay, how can I not do this? My mom introduced to me, and I started making it because I didn't know anything about the kitchen at that time. But she started, because it's an easy dish, but also it's delicious, and we eat it like with, I think, on a special occasion. So I think that's the first dish she taught me how to make it, and it's a vegan dish, so definitely we have that in our menu at Bayleaf as well. And we introduced it a couple of months ago, and I think it's a hot selling item right now. One of the things I would say, talking to the people and the guest experience is one of the best thing I would say. When people have, sometimes like people have bad experience, I don't mind talking to them. There is always learning, and I learn every day from the people I exchange the path or cross my path. There is a learning every day going on. So I would say the struggle is never ended though, or never would, because there is always a struggle in every part of the story. But I would say that struggle, it's kind of one of the best teacher you would say in your life.